Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'm gonna talk about tactic called farm. As you may know, some of players say that uh, resistance is imba because if resistance build a big farm, like big base, they control any unit and they can not only defend by this tactic but also even offend. So it's kind of tactic that you can't uh, do anything against it. So that's kind of not true, and I'm going to explain why it is so. First of all, I want to talk about types of farms in my opinion. First one, it's farm for confederation. If you play on low ranks, you probably already saw how good confederations defend their base. They build a lot of units, and after you lose some of your army by trying to destroy enemy's base, they just defend themselves and they do a counter attack while they have a lot of I don't know, maybe hammers or Zeus or Vertex. So for Confederation it's important to survive the very first minutes, and then after they get their most important units, they can do anything they want. That's kind of true. Confederations got bunkers, a very good unit, also rocket tower, torrent, kind of good units to defend the base. But for confederations on the on the high ranks, when they use farm, when they don't know how to beat their opponent, they build about 130 common points of only Tor and Vertex, and they just can destroy anything they want, because you must understand that the best anti-air terrestrial unit is building anti-air, so they take a lot of space, and when you use Tor and Vertex you just can attack a small area and your enemy wouldn't be have possibility to deal any damage. So in my opinion that's kind of newbie tactic, but yes, it really works. If Confederation have full army, Vertex and Tor, and they always attack, and again they attack and they don't lose any aircraft, for me it's imbalance, you just can't do anything. However, it's a newbie tactic, it takes a lot of gold boost, and that's, for me, it's kind of boring. So, okay, another farm, for my opinion, is for resistance. In some cases, especially at the small maps, resistance use Mammoth, but you must understand that Mammoth always needs some air defense, so you a bit remove construction yards on the center of the map, and you defend your army by anti-air buildings. You occupy the center and then you can attack enemy base by map. Third farm is the most common farm. It's a farm where resistance builds a lot of anti-air buildings, but you must understand that they do that only because there is no other way to defend yourself against vertex. So yes, if you wanna beat this farm, you must build your own farm, super big farm where you'll have a lot of common points, and you'll build a lot of vertex and ore, and you'll attack again, again, and again. Of course, you'll need a lot of gold and rest boosts to recover HP of planes and stuff like that. Why this tactic works? Because if you don't really use a lot of boosts, and if your opponent do efficiently defend, you will lose a lot of vertex, and sooner or later opponent will be able to build all buildings closer and closer. So sooner or later he'll attack you with jaguars and your vertex already wouldn't work. So they do that not because it works, that tactic, but because there is no other way to win. Of course, that tactic of big farm, it's kinda easy to create anti-tactic. You just build a lot of Zeus, and in that moment that you observe that the enemy got only porcupine and I don't know, porcupine, some chameleon, and maybe very few jaguars, you just attack him with Zeus. Same stuff on the lower end. You just attack again and again with vertex, and when you observe that the enemies do have no jaguars and infantry, you just use Zeus and crush them. So as you see here, my opponent used red boost for defense and he killed all my infantry. Also, my armadillos didn't deal any damage to buildings because I was occupied with enemy infantry and some fortress. So in this case it's better to use at least 2, maybe 3 snipers in order to give possibility to armadillo to deal damage to buildings, not to enemy infantry. Why it's pointless to use farm tactic on the low rank? First of all, you have no resources. Yes, it's impossible to build a lot of buildings and to build a big army on the short amount of time. So you can't change your tactics fast. Second one is your power plant give you less electricity. Of course, sniper towers need only 10 points of electricity. However, you build construction yards, and also construction yards occupy very small areas, so you should build a lot of towers. Also, you should build a lot of construction yards because as I told before, they occupy a small area and you should build a lot of them in order to get closer to the enemy. So yes, this tactic doesn't work, and the most important thing is that you move very slow. At minute number 10, so my teammate built like a farm and he deals 0 damage, he has no army, and for enemy it's enough to build 10 hammers or a bit more and he'll easy win. Second is that at minute 10 it is very easy to build vertex. The most dangerous tactics that use especially in the mode 2vs2 confederations is vertex. If they use vertex and they could defend their base, it's enough 3-4 planes to destroy your high Q and your game is finished. So here I have some snipers, but enemy got no infantry, so actually it's time to go to attack him. However, he used red hood. Yes, range of bunkers, I think it's about 6 squares and half. The high range is about 8 squares, but maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, I'm patient. I wait till my enemy will move a bit closer his army, and then I'm attacking. Yes, for configuration it's very easy to defend their base, so if you want to attack, you should understand that for attack minute 5, 6, maybe 7, or you should attack at the very first beginning, about, for example, minute 5, and to defend the position. So it's like you attack enemy only with sniper, for example, and defend positions with armadillo. Look how weak is Jaguar. Very few HP and armor. Or because if you don't really attack quick, be prepared to defend your base against vertex, but that's kind of very difficult, and it's very difficult to defend your base against hammers and vertex in the same time, especially when there are 2 opponents. For example, one has vertex, another has hammers. So I don't advise you to build a big base because it's pointless and it's kind of stupid to use that tactic at the low rank. So I hope you enjoyed and found out a bit more from my video. Subscribe to my channel and wait new videos. Bye.